What's up? Welcome back to the channel. We have so much Roblox news to go over, and by the end of this video, you should be filled in on every single thing that has happened in the past 2 days on Roblox, such as stuff like Roblox kicking a YouTuber from the Star program for doing something really weird. Roblox now is letting you sell games for real money, and certain computers and devices will no longer be able to play Roblox after this date right here. But before I get into all that and even more, I'm just gonna ask you to subscribe, okay? Because for every 1 sub I get on this video, I will pet my cat, and if I somehow magically hit 1.2 million subscribers by the end of the year, okay, this is an impossible goal, I will post actual proof of me petting my cat, okay? But either way, let's move on to the first story because it's actually kind of interesting, because Twice is a K-pop group that has came to Roblox before. I talked about how there was like, how they had like this fan meetup, and then also Creecraft made like this joke about it, and then he got like hated on by the K-pop Twice community. Well, apparently they're back because apparently they're now able to sell like real merchandise in their like Roblox game. It's very interesting. So I saw this tweet right here from Roblox RGC that says, in celebration of Twice's new album, you can now purchase an IRL strategy hat exclusively on Roblox. So I guess this is like real life merch only on Roblox. RTC then goes on to say this: Twice is the first artist to launch Shopify commerce on the platform, and you can purchase exclusively in Twice Square. So yeah, I guess they're selling exclusive like merch that's only in their Roblox game, which is actually kind of interesting. And as you can see, we got 2 tweets right here from people that have no affiliation with Twice. They actually really like Twice, as you can see, because they said, oh my god, I need this, I love Twice. Oh, they love Twice, guys. I don't know, that's it. I thought it was kind of interesting because yeah, they're selling real life merch that's exclusive to Roblox, so it's super interesting, dude. I wonder how this is gonna turn out for them. Like, is this even a profitable venture? I don't know. I guess we'll see. If they do it again, then it means that it was successful. But either way, we can now move on to something else. Mr. Beast's game being actually playable, like right after I made my video. So my last video, I talked about how Mr. Beast was making a game and it kind of got leaked a little bit, but that it was gonna open on December, I think 19th. But apparently, like right as my video was uploading, the Mr. Beast games game was made public and anybody could play it. As you can see, here's just one tweet basically saying the Beast games is now playable, showing that yeah, it had a play button and everything. Now, people did play the game and I don't really know if there's anything notable about it. All I know is that I'm seeing a screenshot in the comments of this post basically showing a countdown in the game, so this definitely wasn't an accident. They did actually mean to release the game like early, but I guess there's like nothing to actually do in the game because there's a countdown. Like, you can't actually play the game yet. It's just like a waiting room, I guess. Now, I would actually play the game myself and like tell you guys how it works, but I genuinely could not find it. If you search Beast games, or at least when I search it, it does not show up. So I could not find the game. I also couldn't find the group, so like I'm kind of lost. But either way, I've seen a lot of people saying that it's open, and I think it is just currently a waiting room until it actually releases on the 19th of December. So yeah, that's what's going on with Beast games. It's kind of out. One other thing as well is that in my last video, I talked about how there was one Mr. Beast item that was related to this game that was actually content deleted. But again, as I was uploading my video, they fixed it. So now we actually know what that 4th item was, and it's this. It's honestly not that cool. It's like a layered clothing shirt thingy. I'll try and put like a picture of it on screen, but it's just not cool, to be honest. But either way, I think we all kind of expected that because the other ones were like all hats, and then the layered clothing is like a freebie. But yeah, either way, the Beast games is kind of out right now, and you can go and check it out if you want. But yeah, it's like a waiting room, so whatever. But now we can move on to the next story, which just happens to be something that I didn't know was not possible because Bloxities tweeted out this: Roblox gift cards can now be purchased in Mexican pesos from roblox.com/gift cards. I did not know that wasn't possible. I thought you could buy gift cards from this link with like any type of currency. I didn't know it was only able to be used by people with certain currencies. I'm not really sure. I'm seeing some comments too saying stuff like this: is there will be Roblox gift card in the Philippines? Let me know if there's going to be. So I guess yeah, in the Philippines you also can't buy these gift cards. I'm seeing stuff about Vietnam as well. So dang, I guess this whole like gift cards link was only able to be used by people that used, I guess, dollars and maybe the British pound and the euro, I guess. Very interesting. But yeah, I guess if you use Mexican pesos, you can now buy gift cards from the actual online Roblox gift card store instead of having to go to like a in real life store to get a gift card or Amazon or something like that, which is yeah, good. I think that's a good update, to be honest. It's very, very tiny, and it shocked me when I saw that. I was like, what? How has that not already been a thing? But we can now move on to the next story, which just happens to be another interesting thing, okay? Because a Roblox YouTuber has finally been removed from the Star program after they've done very interesting things. So this YouTuber is named Mr. Bunny. Now, if you've been around the Roblox community community for a little bit now. You probably know who this is because a lot of people were making videos about it. I think like 7 months ago or something like that. I think Steak made a really big video about it that got like 800k views. But basically the rundown is this person has a VTuber model, and it is a bit suggestive, maybe a lot suggestive to be honest. And on top of that, they do play into that suggestive factor of their avatar by making really like weird and gross remarks. Like apparently they uploaded like a UGC item that had something to do with milk and their avatar. Very odd stuff, I'm gonna be honest. They also like posted like weird like fan art of their character on their YouTube channel. They're just very weird, I'm gonna be honest. And for some reason they just have not gotten banned from the star program for this, and they've just been able to just make videos for like the past 11 months unscathed somehow. But it seems like as of a couple days ago, or like this past week, they got removed, and people just noticed like 2 days ago. Now, I don't think this Mr. Bunny person has said anything. I'm pretty sure they don't upload on YouTube or anything anymore. I think they've kind of been gone. Oh wait, no, they upload it like every day on YouTube. So maybe there's a chance they could address these things, but I don't think so. I think they just don't care, to be honest. But yeah, very interesting, because we never really ever see Roblox take action like this. I feel like the last time this has happened was there was this one Brazilian content creator that like had like a Hulk character or something like that, and he was uploading very, very inappropriate, like I think it was like Rainbow Friends videos, and Roblox actually removed him from the program because of that. And I think that was like 3 years ago. So this is very interesting to see Roblox take a step like this, and it's also pretty good, to be honest. But now we can move on to the next story, because it is also pretty interesting and also quite weird, because now if you make games on Roblox, you can actually price them for real money. Now this is something teased at RDC, so we all kind of knew this was coming, but we didn't know it was coming this soon, because yesterday Roblox RTC tweeted out this: starting today, in addition to Robux, games can now also be sold for real world currency. Now I think this is actually going to be a very popular thing to do on Roblox, because if you don't know, I think the like taxes and fees on this purchase amount is only, I think, like 10 to 20%, maybe 30%, depending on how expensive your game is. But either way, it's just like a lot better than pricing your game with Robux, because with Robux there's like a 30% fee, and then on top of that the DevX rates are like a lot lower than what people already pay for Robux. So at the end of the day, when someone buys a game for Robux, you're really only getting like, I don't know, maybe like 30% of that monetary value back into your wallet, which is not the best. But with this new system, you would be getting, I think, 60 to 70% back, which is a lot better. And depending how expensive your game is, that like fee gap gets smaller, I'm pretty sure. So if you like price a game for like $60, which I don't think many people will do, I think you do get like 80% of the money. I'm not sure exactly on the percentages. Okay, yeah, I actually just found the actual percentages, where it says if you price your game at $9.99 or below, you will get 50% of the sale, which is pretty decent. I know Steam is already miles better than that, but you know, this is Roblox we're talking about. But if you price your game at $30, you will then get 60%, and if you price it at $50, you then get 70%. Okay, I thought it was $60. It's just a lot better to price your games with this. Yeah, pretty cool update. Pretty exciting, to be honest, and I imagine a lot of developers are pretty excited for it. But now we can move on to the next story, which just happens to be Roblox banning a bunch of computers on January 15th, 2025. So I got this tweet in my mentions that said Roblox will end support for Windows 7 and 8.1 operating system computers on January 15th, 2025. When I initially saw this, I honestly thought it was kind of fake. This like pop-up message that he has here looks a little bit odd, but basically I did more research into this, and yeah, apparently this has been happening for the past like week and a half. You try and launch Roblox on a Windows 7 or Windows 8 computer, you will get this pop-up that will just warn you saying, hey, in around a month, Roblox will no longer be supported on this platform, and you need to upgrade to Windows 10, 11, etc., etc. Now, if this was like 2 or 3 years ago, this would have been a actually like huge deal, but nowadays, not many computers actually use Windows 7 anymore. Most computers that you will see with Windows 7 or Windows 8 are like school computers or like library computers or something. But even then, I feel like most like schools and libraries are moving more towards like Chromebooks nowadays. So honestly, I feel like this update isn't that big of a deal. And I mean, just looking at Twitter will show you that it's not a big deal, because this has been happening for about a week now. And in this week span of this update being out, I think there's only been like 5 or 6 tweets about it, which is not a lot. Now, it is more than 0. So obviously there is a couple people that will be affected by this. And I think around like 4% of all computers on Earth are running either Windows 7 or Windows 8. But then again, if you're on Windows 7 or Windows 8, you can literally just upgrade to Windows 10 anyways, like for free. Some people might make the excuse that like, you know, Windows 7 runs better, and you know, some computers are so low spec that they can't upgrade to Windows 10. But if that's the case, then they probably can't run Roblox either, okay? But yeah, if you are on Windows 7, tell me in the comments, because I'm genuinely curious how many people are actually using Windows 7 to play Roblox. And also, rest in peace to the millions of computers that are going to be banned from playing Roblox on January 15th. Rest in peace.